Alright, what's up YouTube? Today we're gonna do a review on one guy that he has great stuff, but he's a fucking asshole.
Guess what it is.
So you guys guess what it is in the first 15 seconds of it on the bottom of the comments. Pretty much it's came in 2 boxings. The dude wanted to give a tracking number. This is actually my friend, and I'm gonna do a review for him because he asked me to. This is the first box that came in. And it was 35 pounds when he didn't want to give him the tracking number because who knows why. I mean, they were going back and forth arguing, stuff like that. So, dude's complete dick. So, he sent the first box with UPS. Then the second box actually came the next day before, and it was actually supposed to be together. So, I don't know if the guy was doing it out of spite or what, you know. And it took him a month, like almost a month and a half to receive this too on top of that. So we're going to open it up. I'm going to try to do step-by-step how to build it. And see what it is. Alright, so I'm going to pause it right here. Well, no matter of fact, we'll open that right now.
So you want to tell them what it is?
Well, let's open it first and then they can get the idea. Yeah, let's see.
Bullshit hack.
And of course, this is reptile related, so. Because I was actually thinking about getting one of these too. So, let's see how this comes out.
Oh my god.
And.
There's no peanut, nothing.
Wow. So, you guys already know this is a heat panel. What we have here, that's for the shelving.
I guess.
This is the LED lights.
Oh, look, it's a drawing.
Look at this. Oh, yeah. This is the instructions.
I'm trying to do wiring on it.
To wiring. If you guys don't know, this is actually the schematics to do wiring.
For the
LEDs and the fans.
For an incubator.
For incubator. So this is the boamaster incubator.
And this is how it comes.
Now, the guy in the site doesn't tell you. His name is Mark. He's from Virginia. He has 2 different types of shipping. So there's UPS shipping that he paid for. And then there's freight shipping.
I don't know.
He doesn't explain on the website that UPS shipping is you build it yourself. He doesn't tell you that on the site, that you have to build this yourself. Freight shipping is he built it himself. But there's actually some stuff on, if you're going to find on classifieds and some other sites about him that he is the worst person to deal with. And we didn't know this. He sells snakes. People have put claims against him. He hates claims. He hates dealing with claims. He just wants to ship it out.
And that's when he freaking emailed.
Yeah, my boy put a claim in, and that's when he's like, "Oh no, I shipped it out." He paid for 3-day shipping. It came a week later, and he even shipped it the day he said he shipped it. So that is that's the digital. So at least he got that.
This is the best thing that's packed. This and this. Oh look, it's a.
There's the fan. That's a computer fan.
I guess it's used.
Oh, look.
What the hell is that?
When you open it up and put in the cord, plug it in.
Oh, look, loose screws.
Loose screws, Ziplocs. I mean,
it's a used Ziploc.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So, I mean, this guy, this is his second business. His first business is what, steel mill?
I think so.
So this is supposed to, this is custom made work. He says.
Is there any? Oh wait, here it is. It looks like this is. Congratulations on the purchase.
No instructions, right?
No, not so far. I think I'm supposed to put this together with my psychic.
Look at that, and then look at already damaged for the heat panel.
Oh my god, man!
And this is how much was it? $650?
This was $650.
This is $650 alone for the unit.
Yeah, and look at the way he packages it.
It's already scratched.
Oh look, it's all dirty.
Dirty, so yeah.
Dusty, dirty.
And this is supposed to be laser cut. This is PVC coating.
Yeah, it's saying. Look at that. That's not PVC. That's styrofoam.
That's that cheap wood.
Yeah, that's that.
This is the cheap wood that the chinos sell for the furniture.
IKEA.
So, there's another screw, like loose screws.
Oh, yeah. Still no instructions.
So this is one panel. That's two panels. This is the bottom. That's the top.
So we think that's the bottom and top. Oh, look,
Those
wow,
are for
oh my God.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great. Just probably threw a whole bunch in there. Look at that. I don't know what the hell these are. Oh, these are probably for the shelves. To hold the shelves up.
So this is how boamaster sends his products to people, and he specs business. Look at that, scratched up from the screws, loose.
All scratched, yeah, all scratched, man.
Oh, this is a coating
Look at
too.
this. All damaged.
Damaged.
Scratched, damaged.
And he's a dumbass because we bumped into him in the White Plains Expo. He vends there. So I'm gonna do a video and go confront him. I'm gonna show him this video. I'm gonna tell him straight up. See what it is.
Yo, for $600, man, he gotta start doing packaging correctly, man.
So this is the second box for packaging that came in.
No instructions.
No instructions. So we're gonna actually we're gonna find out. I tried to look up online how you build this, and there's no instructions. There's actually one kid who gave him a bad review too on YouTube. So we're gonna open the other box right now. All right. So he cut open the top, save some time. Same thing, like
Foamed PVC sheet. I told you it's foam.
it's foam, the sheet. Watch the fan.
Yeah.
So these are the pretty much the four walls then. And look how it comes in. He only puts one divider. Not even
yeah, and he doesn't even put something in front of the plexiglass or whatever this is.
Look at that.
It's probably all scratched.
So we're gonna have fun today.
I mean, look at that. How he make sure he etches his name in there, right?
Let's put it. This is boamaster's work. Shitty ass boamaster.
Yep, I will not recommend it. I would rather have bought a freaking Repzilla incubator or something. A bunch of holes.
So these are basically.
Oh, look, scratches.
Oh, scratches. Look at that.
Still no instructions. Just let you know there's no instructions in here. Oh yeah, but people say, oh, Mark's a good guy. Mark's this, Mark's that. Oh, he'll resolve it. Yeah, 4 weeks later after you email him. Because he doesn't answer voicemails.
So we're looking at here 4 sheets. So these are the walls. The 3 walls. The front door. How are we going to do this? We got the top and the bottom.
He could have painted it and not left that PVC crap on it. It's like a 2-year-old.
I mean, it's not like you're dropping pennies, man. You're dropping dollars, and this is how he treats his customers.
It's freaking bent. It's not even straight.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Mark's a good guy. He'll take care of it. Just, yeah, okay. Kiss my ass. Person who says Mark's a good guy, I'm gonna knock in their face.
Yeah, guys, do me a favor. Don't put no comments like, oh, he's a good guy. You guys dealt with him before. He done run by you. That's fine. But this is actually a bad review.
This is really shitty, man.
This is a shitty review. So I don't want to hear.
Almost $700 for an incubator, and this is how you pack it. This is how you want customers.
Pretty much. So I don't want to hear.
It's all fucking damaged, and
I don't want to hear nothing. He's a good guy. This and that. I really don't care. I see that. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete your comment if I hear he's a good guy. This is the proof itself right here. This is a good guy.
Even fucking Juggernaut Reptiles. He sent them a used one.
That looks like a computer cord.
Yeah. Cooler guy. Oh well, I guess YouTube that I'm not putting this together today because obviously, as you see, there's absolutely no instructions. None whatsoever. I probably could put the wheels on. We can cut the cardboard up and make one. Idiot, man. Look at the drawing he sent. This is what his kids drew. Look at that. I'm an electrician now. Draw better than that. What am I supposed to do? Okay, yeah.
Are we even going to attempt to email him for directions?
I don't know. I don't know if I should or not because he might get 2 weeks to get back to me. And next thing you know, the pastel is freaking laying. Yeah.
So pretty much these are the 4 walls. This is the front door. We just connected it right now. We're gonna have to see how we're gonna screw it in. See, there's no instructions. Oh, look. Yeah, you have to put one right here. Screw.
Looks like a bunch of little holes.
Yeah, it's a bunch of little holes.
Obviously, put the top and bottom on first. I don't know. There's no instructions. Oh, just email them. Yeah.
So pretty much, see, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. So 6, 12.
No, like what? How are these?
24. So you can use 24 screws. So 12 on this side, 12 on the other side. We're gonna have a lot of work to do.
Looks like stuff from something like Target.
All right, Rob, you're gonna put the side, what's it, side shelving on right now?
Yeah.
So what's the measurements if someone orders this and they decide to put it together themselves?
It's about 2 This is the side.
Where the heat panel's gonna go towards?
This is the back towards the heat panel.
Uh-huh.
So I measured about 2 1/4. So it's gonna be about 2 1/4 on the. It's gonna be about. I put it. What I saw with Juggernauts was it was probably like 2 inches off the floor. Probably 2 inches off the floor. So, you know. So about right there. And then about 2 1/4 that way. So about right there. But you want the 2 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, you know, you want to make it 2 1/2. You want whatever you want to do. But 2 1/4, you want it on the outside. You don't want it on the inside. Here, you want it on this side.
And guys, this is to put the shelves on for the incubator. So you got to do 2 shelves.
Now, what screws do I use? That's the problem.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right here. All right, so when he sends you a bag of screws, pretty much it's gonna be a Ziploc bag with a whole bunch of
screws, I guess, shelving stuff.
Shelving,
like
yeah, like this. This is the screw you don't want to use. This is for the outside of the incubator. For the rack, you're gonna use this one.
Oh, you gotta give this to your parents.
So pretty much for this shelving strip, there's 7 holes. So pretty much 7 screws. If they are, I mean, I had to separate the bag to help them out even easier so you grab it. So 7 on this side, on the right, on the left, and 7 on the right.
So also what you want to do, guys, is don't drill it hard because it's styrofoam. You just want to have it to where it just touches. And that's it. I mean, you're not holding that much weight with these eggs. It looks like these are decent, you know, fairly decent shelving things. I mean, where are they gonna go? Oh, I see how they go. Oh, they snap in like that. Okay. I mean,
yeah. So pretty much this is what you're gonna use to snap it on.
This is how they snap in. Just like snap them in. Put one side in here. And you,
I gotta get better lighting.
it's alright. You just, you know, you snap. I don't know, man.
Hold on, pause. This is the end result for this. Is the first one. This is the second one. He sent 3 pieces brown and 1 piece chrome. Retarded, but what are you gonna do? So when you put the shelves, make sure you space out like he said. But when you're about to put the whole unit together, make sure this is facing upwards. This is actually the bridge that holds the fans. So you want to connect it because once you want, well, pretty much there you go.
So, just like that.
You slide it in there. These are the fans. My boy actually did this. He came up with a better idea than what this dude had.
He wants you to put screws, and to me that's tacky. That's junk work. So what I went ahead was I measured the screw. I actually went to Lowe's and actually bought screws and nuts and the size nuts and everything. You know, I mean, you can pretty much buy them in the Lowe's or whatever. They look just like this. You know, you just get the same drill bit. You drill it out. You put a washer and a nut. You know, look, all you need is 2 because these fans aren't going nowhere. There's no reason to put 4 screws. You know, it's not like these fans are really pushing that much air. So you just put 2 on either side. You see how it gets messed up or whatever. That's how it was sent. But That's what I did. And try to make sure that these aren't facing upward. You don't want it to interfere with the top at all. Just, you know, face them down. And pretty much, you know, the wiring is here. This is actually, it's a high-low switch. You see an L and an H. Switches to high-low. And we'll get to the wiring later. But yeah, that's basically what I did. You know, if you guys want to hit it up and do it, you guys can. Whoever has it. That's a better idea. It's held better and it looks better. You know, it looks like you actually took your time and actually took some pride.
All right, so pause this and go to the next step. Go, got it. All right. When he first got it, there were little holes. So what he did is he drilled them out.
Recessed them.
Recessed them. There you go.
Now, now when you drill, instead of the screw sticking out, now it's recessed in there. So what I'm going to do is actually go to Staples and buy a little, like the little black stickers. You cover them. I'm picky about how things look. I like things to look like you took pride, like, you know, like you took your time. And obviously this guy don't give two shits about how his shit looks. So, yo, Boamaster, you watch this, bro? Take some pointers. All right.
Bring a whole bunch of screws and throw on the top.
This guy should take some pointers on how shit should look. You know.
I'm gonna do a breakdown as soon as we drill everything. I'll show you how we put it.
I'll screw this side. You can let go then. I'll just screw this side here. So, see how nice it looks recessed. There's no screw sticking out. You gotta just put a sticker over it. Now there's no screw sticking out because what happens is if you screw it and it's these little tiny holes. Where's the bottom piece? Right here. This is how the screw look. This is how the holes normally come. It's that small. Now what I did was I took a drill bit and measured it to the size of the actual
screw head.
Actual screw, and I pretty much hit it a little bit just to recess it enough.
And it goes in perfect.
And it goes in perfectly. That way you don't see, I hate seeing screws.
And plus it doesn't cause pressure to crack, break.
Yeah, and also that, and also the hole isn't small enough to where you're gonna, you know, hit it and it's gonna crack it.
It's no cracks. No pressure really. Nice and smooth.
See, nice and easy. You don't need to put not a lot of pressure in. You know, make sure the screws are coming out on the inside, you know, just feel around on the inside for anything.
And when you build this, you definitely need two people. This is kind of hard.
What we had to do was, this is, if you come over here, beast. If what we did was, you have to put the heat panel back there. I just took he gives you these kind of screws in another Ziploc bag.
Yeah, so we don't have the measurements for him, but.
So, I pretty much centered the whole thing. I did the whole measurements. I measured the whole thing and centered it. And
so pretty much this is what's gonna look. This is the bridge. There's two slots, like I said, make sure they're facing upwards. The heat panel on the back. The wiring is gonna go through the bottom. It's actually on. Well, it's supposed to go through the top, right? Yeah, there's notches on the top.
You'll see the wiring after I'm done.
So, so here's the tedious price, just screwing them one by one.
You know, I just take pride in your stuff, man. You know, you spent, you know, $700 on styrofoam. You gotta make it look good. Yeah, you guys, oh yeah, Mark's a good guy, Mark's this, but my first dealing with him, I spent almost $700. You know, I'm not cheap at what I buy. And this guy, you know, doesn't give you no instructions once again, and you're pretty much down to figuring it out. That's why Beast told me to put up a video, at least to help somebody out there that might buy this in the future, or you know, maybe he'll take my ideas on doing some certain things. You know, now,
so what we did is pretty much when we put the base up, we took the left panel, the back panel, connected them, and then we put the top piece. So he drilled 2, and then we put the other right panel on to give it the stable shape to be easier to drill, because it's kind of hard if you're just one person doing it.
See how much better it looks?
And it's stable, you know, it's flimsy right because the screws are not in. Once the screws are in, nice and solid.
Make sure it's leveled. And once again, you don't want to ram it in there because you will crush it, you will break it. It's not too strong.
So I'm gonna pause it right there. We're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna show you the next step.
So what's up, man? You know, we got everything together. Now the electrical comes. So, you know, I'm just doing a test run, make sure everything works correctly. The fans, make sure the fans, you know, they say antic or whatever the name is on one side. Make sure it's facing downward that way, because it's gonna be blown down. Apparently the fans always stay on. They're not hooked up to the thermostat or anything. I mean, this is the, once again, this is the drawing he had sent me. I mean,
Look like second grader.
it looks like his kid drew it, but you know, apparently AC converter, which is this, gets plugged into the wall. Then you have your connections, which is splitter here that gets plugged into the fans. And just what happened to me was, just be careful when you plug these in. Make sure they go in nice and easy, because inside here you have male prongs that stick out. If they're not perfectly straight and you force it in, I had bent the prong, so I had to, you know, bring it back. I had to bend it back and push it. And when you move these, if I took it out, you could actually see it move. So just, you know, make sure for each connection that you do with this, make sure that they're nice and straight and take your time with it. There's no need to rush and force it in. You know, mine, after I got it nice and straight, it went in nice and easy. There's no click or anything. It just, you know, stays in there. If you want, maybe you can put a piece of black tape around it, which I might do around here, just to make sure if anything tugs on it, it's not going to come out. You know, maybe something like that. So if you guys want to do that, and
Some lights don't turn on.
you know, and this is going to get hooked up to the front over here, right here. And as you see that I put the thermostat on the outside. If you notice, a lot of people's or his pictures, they having it on the inside. I personally didn't like it like that, because, you know, you're putting pressure on it, and if it's on the inside, once again screwed in from the inside, I mean, it's just, I don't like it. So I did it on the outside. It's personal preference, but it was easy for me just to put 2 screws in. There's no need to put 6, because, you know, you're pressing in on it, and there's no reason to have it to hold it. Nobody's pulling on it or anything, or if you know, if you have kids or something, just make sure they don't pull on it or nothing. And yeah, this is, you know, making sure all the LEDs work. That's on 1, that's 2, that's 3. That's with the light shut off.
Pretty much that's what it'll look like. Also,
You can turn them on, turn them off, and the fans also have an LED in it. And, you know, just be careful. The main thing is just be careful with these connections, because they're pretty, you know, the inside's pretty loose. You know, and also be careful with these small connections. Make sure not to rip them or tug them. If you're gonna take them out, you know, just slightly grab them. There's 2 little things here. Just grab them and kind of work them out slowly. That way, because you'll rip this out. See how it just came out nice and easy, and it just clicks right back in. So just be careful. You're going to take things in and out, stuff like that. I know it's common sense, but common sense isn't always so common. You know, so it's just to help you guys out. And,
if you decide to buy it from boamaster,
you know, if you decide to buy this thing. So that's it. I'm going to wire it up and get back to you when everything's pretty much complete.
alright, later. So pretty much we flipped upside down. We're doing the bottom. Screw it in. We're going to show you how to do the wheels. So everything should be level since we screwed in the 4 panels. all going around as a box.
You see, since I recessed the screw hole just a little bit, it's not gonna scratch your floor or nothing. Or maybe if you want, what I'm gonna do is probably tomorrow, this is getting late, I'm just gonna buy some felt holes for the bottom, so that way it glides. If I ever decide to take the wheels off or something goes wrong with a wheel, you know, just take it off and lay it down. That way it's not totally on the floor.
Yeah, he's using this piece as the bottom. As you see, it's scratched up. That's how it came. Crappy shipping.
So yeah, pretty much, you know, this is just stuff I like to do. Everybody has their own thing. You know, my way is not the best way. It's just stuff, just things I do, little things that I'm pretty picky about.
Yeah, we try to look for a video to see someone made this, and there's no videos on YouTube.
So this is probably the first video of it going together.
Yeah, it's not gonna be one of the best qualities by step, but still, you know, it's better than nothing.
You know, and if you go on his website, there's absolutely nothing, no instructions or anything how to put this together. And you know, it's not telling you any kind of tools you need.
That's everything. All you gotta do is sides.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's, you know, not everything's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if you have this kind of drill, but I like it because you could do the setting for the torque. You know, you notice how it won't let me go anymore. See how it stops it from actually shooting in there, but you know, you can do what you gotta do with that and anything. You guys, whoever wants to take my ideas, I don't care. Doesn't bother me. You know, if it makes it look good for you, man, it's great.
I'll pause it right there, and then we're gonna show the demonstration and put the wheels. So this is pretty much the end result. Completely done. We're just gonna throw up the top, throw on the second shelf, and the wheels. My boy's gonna explain exactly the measurements to put up the shelf. This is kind of tricky at first because of the heat panel. So you have to give yourself a little room. So what other measurements did you do?
Now, if you look up here, if you're gonna have your side panel, which you know, this is the top. What you want to do is you want to measure from here to here. I did 3.5, and that was exact. What you want to do is maybe give yourself some more from here to here. Maybe measure 4 inches and put on the outside of the 4 inches, and you know, that'll move it over about maybe to here. Give yourself a little leeway. So that way, you know. And then in the front here, I did 2 1/4 from here to here, and that was actually perfect. Came out nice. You know, like B said, you want to give yourself, you know, some room right here for the heat panel. 3.5 or 4 inches. You know, give yourself some room. That way, it holds it up nice.
Yeah, you did the wiring, right? Wiring looks nice and neat.
These don't come with the incubator. These I bought at Home Depot. You know, just to get the wiring tucked up out of the way. You know, all over here. These he'll give you these little sticky things, I guess.
Little clips, I guess.
Little clips, and you know, you get all this when you run your probe. Once again, there's no instructions on how to run the probe or anything, but you know, Beast explained it to me, and you know, you run it down in front, and what I did with the AC adapter was I brought it out here.
Oh, let's see what we did in the back. Check
brought
this
it
out.
here. And down here, if I ever wanted to remove it, I have it on double-sided Velcro. See? If I wanted to take it off, That way, if something happens to it, I'll just take it off the Velcro and buy another piece of Velcro if I needed to.
Nice. So nice and neat. So pretty much that's how you run the wiring.
And see here, you get the wiring out the way.
Very nice.
Especially if you look in the front, you don't see really anything.
So the last thing you have to do is put the lights on.
And this right here, I personally like things in the front, but you know, he runs it in the back. You do what you want. You can run it in the back and put 2 screws through the back. I just cut the piece that comes with it off here. That's just, you know, that's just the way I like to do things. So it's up to you.
So last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna throw on the lights, throw on the top. We're gonna throw on the wheels in a few minutes, and get this running. Do a little test run. So pretty much, pause this, and we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Alright, YouTube. So we finished the incubator. It took us like about 2 days. We broke it down, so it's like about 6 hours. You could realistic do, but I work. So here's the end result of our hard labor.
This is the 2.0.
2.0 boamaster.
Right here.
Yo,
I don't know how Mark put this together, but he did a great job.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta look at the thermostat right here, though.
Yo, the thermostat's sick.
It's beautiful.
Yo, look, you could even like freaking. You can switch pictures if you want. So look, see, I get that. Look,
you got
see,
the night vision.
You got the night, and you got the day. You
know, he was just too lazy to cut the door.
So he wrote, you know, new and improved. You got to cut along the edges and lines. He'll show you that you need screws. You know, you need a punch of tape.
But better all, it's solar panel. You don't need to plug nothing. You put it next to the window, and it produces the heat magically.
And it's light, dude. Look, I mean, this is it's light. It's a little flimsy.
Yeah, a little flimsy, you know, but it'll do the job. You know, you gotta cut it yourself. You know, put the little plastic sheet on. We'll go to Home Depot and get that, no problem. But great job, Mark. You know, best incubator I've ever seen in my life. $650, man. That's some pennies right there.
Yeah, man.
But you know, let me stop playing around though. But here's the real finished product. Turn on the lights, bro. Show them. So pretty much everything is hooked up. It's a beautiful machine. It's beautiful work. The only problem is the owner's an asshole. I would not recommend him.
He did not give any instructions on how to put anything together. I did my own thing with the lighting. I didn't screw the top on yet, but I did my own thing with the lighting. As you can see, I put a bunch of things again.
Yeah, everything works.
Yeah, everything works. The heat panel's on. You know, you feel the heat.
We're testing right now to see how it works, and hopefully we have no problems. We actually, Juggernaut Reptiles has the exact same one, so we based it off his model, and then we went from there. So pretty much that's the key we use, pretty much. So it's worth it if it's already built and someone else is selling it to you, pretty much.
Yeah.
So if you see it on Craigslist, you see it on the Fauna Classified.
It's a great incubator. It's just this whole thing. He did not send any instructions except for the wiring. I mean, the wiring's self-explanatory, but that's the only thing I really had a problem with. So, and the guy takes 5,000 years to get back to you.
So communication is the worst. We don't like that in the reptile community. You need to communicate with people if you want more money.
I had to put a claim against him in order to get any kind of tracking number. I mean, the minute I put a claim in, the next day he had a tracking number for me.
No, well, PayPal provided the tracking number.
Not even in PayPal. Freaking bullcrap.
So this is the fruits of the labor. So I'm actually gonna throw the wheels up too, because I still haven't done that. And yeah, Mark, you're a piece of shit. So this is a review. Great, beautiful incubator. You're just a piece of shit. So, and I'll see. So anybody sees him, share this to him. We'll see you at the White Plains Expo. And let me see what you guys say for yourself. Because I was definitely gonna buy one, but after dealing with this, it's not worth it. So if I do decide to buy one, it's not gonna be off you. It's gonna be off somebody else. Because you don't deserve my money. $650. You know, I'm not throwing pennies.
And you guys saw a previous video in the beginning of the video even on how it was shipped.
Yeah, because this is more like used product. I mean, like you should have honestly gave a discount or somewhere. You know, you know. I mean, what more can I say? You're just a piece of shit. Low life, you know. But what are you gonna do? That's the you have to deal in the reptile community. People like that, you know. There's good people that make good stuff. I mean, they communicate like both files. Great stuff. Vision Rec, great stuff. Vision Tech takes a while, but you know you still get your product with instructions and great shipping.
And communication.
And great communication. So, you know, there's good guys out there. I would not put my money towards this. So, like, comment, subscribe. If I hear you like, oh, Mark's a good guy, I'm straight gonna just delete the comment. It's like that. I don't want to hear, oh, Mark's a good guy, this and that. You know what? If he was a good guy, he would have had a good review. So, bro, what are you doing right now?
Adding screws.
Putting the screws on, putting the wheels on.
Pretty much. Just gotta buy little washers because he doesn't give you washers.
Ah. Nice and powerful. Yeah, it came really scratched up. It's a shame.
And it took a month. Because he was busy. That's all you need is two screws,
2 washers each side, diagonally. It'll hold. So 1, 2, 3, we'll put the 4th one. And it'll hold. Anything you guys say for your incubator, Ron? Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing?
If you're gonna buy one, maybe try to email him first, maybe hold it back for 2 weeks later.
Alright. Peace.